B's and D's. This is number 2 of commercials and movies that I don't know that are very, 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 very odd to me. Yeah, I was like watching this American tribe thing, and no, I'm not racist. This is something that like I saw this commercial and I was thinking, do you know there is Tachi Palace, Chickchancy, and like bunch of these casinos by Indian people, and they get a bunch of money, and like they're saying only 5% of Indians get an education. Well, duh, they think they're so rich that they don't want to get an education, and they could just get a job at the Chickchancy and stuff, and they're like so rich. Like seriously, they choose to get their education. Like, if you're even 1.1 parts Indian, you get money. You get money. It's just like, if you live in, like, well, I know the people that live in the valley, if you're Indian, like, Native American, I'll put it that way, Native American, you get money if you're 1.1 at least percent Indian. I found that out by my mom. She's like, that's dumb. You know, there's like Chansey Hotel and Casino, Tachi Palace Hotel and Casino, and they have all these commercials. Why do you think they have all these commercials? Like, a commercial could cost a bunch of money, and like, even if you're 1.1 part Indian, you'll get money. So they're all rich, and I don't know why they're like, only 5% of Indians get an education. Like, they probably choose to do it. They probably homeschool. They probably get homeschooled, for all I know. So, oh yeah, and I have a fever blister, so ignore that. I face scrubbed myself. Let that happen. Scratched it right now. So yeah, that was like, they probably had the money for that commercial, and they're like, oh, I want people to feel sad for us Indians. And it's just crazy, man. Yeah, so I was like, what? And like this one about MySpace, they're trying to bring back MySpace from MTV. No, I don't watch all that junk Jersey Shore, um, Teen Wolf. I watch ridiculousness for God's sake. I don't watch any of the other stuff. Seriously, I don't watch Teen Mom. I don't watch 16 and Pregnant. I don't watch that. My mom used to. I don't. I watch ridiculousness because it's funny. It's like iFunny video. They brought GIS, and like some of them are very inappropriate. If you go into the a collective section, and it's like people trying to get like rapes in this. It's just bad. They're showing off their body. It's called getting famous, and then you can do all that stuff, and nobody would care. Like, seriously, they're trying to do all this stuff, and then a bunch of people report it, and I'm starting to report it because I didn't know how to, and then I figured it out. And I post funny stuff. Like, I posted this one thing that was like a koala. You know that koala that has leaves? Like, I'm like, and he's like, somebody said Twinkies. I bet they did. Where are they? And like, there's this other one that said, beginning of the month is crying. End of the month, happy. A week later, no, I have no money. And I'm like, and on the last side, I said, adults won't understand. And there's this guy like, true story. I do that, and I only got like 3 comments that were there 3 people said paying the bills, and I liked them all because they were right. So I just liked it. Okay, there's nothing wrong with liking stuff nowadays. So yeah, the MySpace, um, what like they're all rolling around in shopping carts, and they're all making a bunch of this noise. I'm like, some people don't even have enough money to afford that, so why are you breaking it? And a bunch of people, probably in China or India, made that stuff, and you're just breaking it. So yeah, like check us, and the only thing they said is check us out on MySpace, and I'm like, how much money did that cost? Seriously. And I only saw one person that I knew. I didn't know the rest of the people in that commercial. I was like, what? I'm like, I'm seeing a bunch of this weird stuff, and like, I saw the Conjuring um thing, and there's all I see is this lady like going down the basement with a little light stick-em-a-bob thing, and then she's like, and then behind her is like, I'm like, what's so scary about that? Oh my gosh, it was probably one of the kids. Like seriously, you gotta scare people nowadays. Like my dad, he's like, and then like the weird part about it was like, how did they get a girl to be going like, and she flipped herself on the roof in a chair and stayed there, and he's like, like the one girl that's in White House Down, Channing Tatum's daughter in that movie, she's like, they want my family dead. I'm like, and they found the hanging rope, and they're like, and like they clap, clap, and she's like, whoa, and like she's like, ah! And like they break a board and they find a basement. Yeah, that's scary. I don't know. I'm trying to think of one. I don't know anymore. 7 minutes. Oh my gosh. Dun, 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 dun. Now I got one. Two Broke Girls. Well, I watch it on demand, and I always watch Big Bang Theory because, like, Duck Dynasty, they need to make a new season, man. They need to make a new season. The last one was the one with they went to Hawaii, and like the boys are like, we don't want to go surfing. Can we just walk around? And Lily's like, you want to meet girls, huh? And Lily's like, no, we just want to walk around. Really? She's like, and then just tell me you want to go see girls, and they're fine. We want to see girls. And like, I think it was Coleman, um, John Luke, and the older boys. No, stay in. No, it was just like, yeah, we want to meet girls, and like, there's this like 22-year-old girl drinking margarita, and like, I was like, they need to make a new Duck Dynasty season. Okay, back to the two broke girls thing. I jumped to topics. I really, really do. So, two broke girls. I think they need to make a new Two Broke Girls commercial. Unless I'm missing out because I watch the Big Bang Theories only on demand because I can watch them over and 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 over again. That was a lot of over again. And like the Doritos one, they had 3 Doritos later. They're driving like woohoo, woohoo. Cops like, what's going on? 5 Doritos later, ahoo! A dude, Mexico, in a banana suit. 5 Doritos later. Ah! It was dumb. It was really dumb. And then they get back and they're and the dude's like he has his keys, and they're like, what? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, really? That? Oh my gosh. Sorry, it just like darkened like an iPad would. Oh my gosh, I need to scrap my leg. So yeah, we have a Tumblr account Ghetto Productions 577 nothing. Oh my gosh, I'm so sad. Swim season's almost over. Today was our last swim meet. I couldn't go because my stomach started hurting really bad. And it hurt really bad. I was like, oh, it hurts. So yeah, I couldn't go to the. I hated that pool anyways. For for Corcoran, we have a better pool than Porterville at Wenatchee. It's like it's a gate, and it's surrounded a gate surrounding the pool, and it's those weird cover fence thingamabobs. And like during the swim meet, you don't even know what event it is for God's sake. And like I'm almost missed IM, and that qualified me, so I had to go with the boys. I got first, and the boys sucked. You might have heard of Big Bang Theory. I watch it too much. And their reruns. They really do need to make a new Duck Dynasty, I swear. Besides hilarious, Jace always has a straight face when he's talking smack about Willie about his lady. And like, it's funny. If you haven't watched it Dynasty, you need to watch it. And if you think it's stupid, it is stupid, but it's funny. It's funny. It's funny. It's supposed to be like this company, and it's like hilarious. But yeah. I haven't watched any dumb movies, but I watched Jack the Giant Slayer. Oh my gosh, that was the best 1 hour and 54 minutes of a tall tale or fairy tale movie I've ever seen that has action and real people instead of animation. Oh my gosh, it was tight. But the dude that had the giant crown that controls the giants. Sorry if you haven't seen Jack the Giant Slayer. No, it's not. It's not scary. It's not scary at all. It's just a bunch of action in this one. These two mean dudes kill people and attract giants, and one of them gets killed by a guard, and another one pushes dude off a wave, and then he gets his head eaten by its giant. And like this one dude, he's all. It's the dude from Easy A, the bald dad. He has long hair. He's all like reaching through his bag. He's like, and then he finally unloosens it and opens it. And he's like, and I'm like, what was that? And I'm like, what is that? And I'm like, I thought the two-headed giants were cool. B5 nah, I didn't really care for him. But the dude with the two heads, the little head, and then the big old smart head, the little head was like, rah, 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 rah. He has no control over the body, which I thought was weird since he's a part of the body. And he's like, rah, 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 and then finally he listens, the dude that controls the body listens and looks down and finds a bunch of seeds. So yeah, Jack the Giant hit hard. And like I didn't know Jack was telling a story and Princess Isabel they had two kids, a boy and a girl, and they're all talking about it. But the crown, it looks beast in England. England, it's all like this, and it's like this, and it's like this, and there's a big old poof in the middle, like a royal king. So yeah. Bye, Tumblr Ghetto Productions 577 with my face on it, with my striped beanie. Bye.